Cue important music.
Roll title credits.
Welcome to Big Brothers,
Little Brothers Cousin, featuring the one and only Nick B.
and Vicky.
So that's it.
That's
so we're back to being just Vicky again. Now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, last night was the incredible final of Celebrity Big Brother. And did you think that...
Did you think that Jedward were going to win? Oh dear, they didn't win.
And it was an outrage, really, to see that Kerry coming so high up. It must have been that little into the diary. Oh, I've been a bad mother. Oh, that's terrible. Please forgive me.
She did time that run very well. Sort of like a little blonde, sort of remission-based blonde Paul Scholes running into the box to score. It was really timed just before the end.
It's a perfect thing. Pretend you're drunk, go into the diary room and pour your heart out. You got your votes. You nearly won it, but you didn't. I think Jedward or Paddy, first, second, that would have been a good result, but Paddy was a generally nice guy. So,
to be fair, just to quote your wife Lynette, it is actually, for those of you wondering how Jedward didn't win, oh dear, of course, it's, as Lynette said, it's a likability thing. It's a popularity competition. People like myself and Nick would often say the most entertaining housemate. Obviously when you was on Bots, you gave your three-pronged reasons as to why somebody would win, but it always comes down to likability, and Paddy had that in bucket list.
Yeah, he had likability, but it wasn't most entertaining, and that's a combination of both being entertaining
I found him entertaining as well. It was quite funny.
Yeah, but he's entertaining in a way that you kind of laughing with him and at him, while Jedward were always entertaining, although slightly irritating, they were entertaining.
Woman!
I don't know, yeah, there's many different aspects to Paddy. To be fair, just to say as well, Bateman did put his money where his mouth was yesterday. You did place a bit on who you thought was going to win. And this is obviously coming from Nick B. He puts his money where his mouth is. Kerry Katona, she did grow on me throughout this series. I really do like Katona. Obviously there was a bit of the, her doing all that nonsense, the pouring your heart out into the diary room a day or so before the final. That stuff does work, but now we can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, I think the rest of it, Bobby coming last was obvious.
Beautiful Bobby, really?
Yeah, well,
he's so beautiful.
It was a sweat gate. It just wasn't pleasant. Darren coming down the field. I was surprised Amy came so high up.
Oh, what, high up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done nothing really. She's got a good figure, but...
What, you mean as in her paycheck or her body?
Well, probably both. But... she's not that bright, and you need a bit of brightness.
Bit of savvy, like Katona. Katona showed plenty savvy. For those of you who think Katona is a simpleton and also monosyllabic individual, she did show that she knows what she's doing. And if she had won, she would have been only second, or maybe on the even par with Brian Dowling as the most powerful reality TV contestant of all time, winning all sorts of reality shows.
Perhaps the next 2 or 3 months she'll fight a nightclub drunk again, and it'll just go completely downhill. Well, tonight is the return of what they're calling classic Big Brother.
Classic?
Did you know there are no Scots?
What?
Irish?
What?
Welsh people in it.
No!
Yes. What? And also there's no one over 30.
How dare they?
So, apart from Pamela Anderson, which is quite a good thing, guys. But
she was a bit skanky yesterday in the diary room yesterday, oh yeah, all my boobs are, yeah. I thought she was going to be doing it, It's like, what was all that about yesterday?
Well, I don't know. But I think it's a masterstroke by Channel 5.
It is. They should have sent Sheen in with her as well, though. That would have been...
We will be back here on Big Brothers, Little Brothers
Cousin
with the brand new view of the classic house.
Yep. So we'd like to say goodbye to our two props.
And goodbye from me and goodbye from Victor.
With the two Ronnies now as well.
Yeah.
And goodbye from Lynette, the camera woman.
Bye-bye.